What is Andrew Tate hiding? It's time the inside story of Andrew Tate's controversial rise to the top becomes known. Social media was the lecture hall, and it was packed to the brim with teenage boys, young and middle-aged men, all ready with expectant faces and eager ears to collect the words of manly wisdom that poured from the mouth of the top G himself. Andrew Tate, poised with his expensive gadgets, did not fail to deliver in his notoriously famous, cutting, brutal, and factual manner of speaking. Indeed, some icons renowned for their oratory genius would have deemed themselves privileged to tap from the well of confidence Mr. Tate had an abundance of. However, as scintillating as a deep dive into Tate's controversial commentaries may be, this video seeks to unravel the mystery behind the meteoric rise of the 37-year-old social media personality, businessman, and former professional kickboxer. Emery Andrew Tate III was born on December 1, 1986, to an American father and a British mother. Emery Tate Jr. and Eileen Tate had 3 children from their marriage, and Andrew Tate received the name of his father, a tradition in Tate's family, as the first child of his parents' union. Tate and his brother Tristan were not born into wealth, even though their father was a chess master and highly revered in the American chess community. At his best, he had placed 2,508 in the world and 72 in the US. That's impressive considering how many ranked players there are. Maurice Ashley posted a tweet about Tate's father saying, "Emery Tate's character was one of the great geniuses and extraordinary in US chess in the 80s, 90s, and 2000s. He eventually attained the IM title but had many a GM scalp. There will never be another like him." For many of you scratching your head, GM stands for Grandmaster in chess speak, and having many GM scalps means he won against them in chess matches. So no, he wasn't a serial killer. To recognize the magnitude of Tate's father in chess, Daim Shabazz, PhD, an associate professor of global business at Florida A&M University in Tallahassee, Florida, wrote a famous biography of the man. The book Triple Exclaim: The Life and Games of Emery Tate, Chess Warrior, shows an in-depth view of I.M. Emery Tate's fascinating life, but it also makes you understand how great the man was. He just wasn't rich. In one of their videos, Tate and Tristan explained their father's financial status as clearly as possible. In their very own words, "Listen, our dad was a fucking G, but chess pays zero. If we were chess players with our net worth, we'd be the richest chess players in the world. Our dad was the fucking man, and he taught us everything I needed to know about being a man. But he never had any fucking money. He wasn't even in the top 100 players. He never crossed the top 10 back in 1988 or 1999. That was his heyday. He lived in a car for a lot of his life. There's no money in chess. There isn't any glory in chess." So how did Tate earn his $365 million net worth? If his father did not have money, what's the secret of his wealth that he flaunts without a care in the world? Tate's fortune has been attributed to many different nefarious things and rumors that have no facts backing them up, and the true ones he has openly admitted. Take a deep breath and let's dive. Before he became a social media sensation and had so much success that TikTok videos tagged #Tate had views over 12.7 billion times, he was just another individual trying his hand at different things for a breakthrough. His father and mother had divorced each other in 1997, and Eileen Tate had taken with her the 3 children from the marriage back to Luton, a large market town in England. Where they lived on Marsh Farm, a neighborhood located on the outskirts of the city, she worked in a school cafeteria. The family's early life in Luton was not easy. According to their Aunt Elizabeth, an attorney based in Arizona, when they went back to England, it was tough on them because the mom was very poor. It must have been difficult to watch for the Tate brothers, as some of their neighbors were quite wealthy and would be seen driving high-priced vehicles. According to Tate's long-term friend, Lester O'Halloran, he has always searched as to how to get that Ferrari and that Lamborghini. Perhaps this was where Tate became motivated and believed that money was the most important thing. When the time came for college, Tate and Tristan decided not to pursue higher education. Instead of deciding on careers in kickboxing, as expected, they struggled for financial stability, facing difficulties in feeding themselves as they tried to make head of their careers. They did try their hands at various ventures, including an advertising company. However, none of the businesses were thriving. It is crucial to understand the amount of perseverance Tate had, since they are reflected in his subsequent wins in kickboxing and why he is always confident. His success wasn't handed to him on a platter of gold. BuzzFeed News would give more insight into the early struggle of the brothers. As they struggled with money, they had to come up with inventive ways to feed themselves to make weight for their kickboxing bouts, creating one low-cost dish they ironically named Flavor because it was so bland. Tristan said in one video, "I used to scavenge chicken from KFC because I thought, fuck it, I'm not dying and I'm not losing my kickboxing fights because I don't have enough protein." And to confirm the validity of the brothers' claims, journalists visited the KFC mentioned and the staff affirmed that it was a local legend that the Tate brothers did a lot of scavenging. They were so well regarded that the KFC staff expressed their support for the brothers, shouting, "Free Top G," even as the journalists left, a solidarity for what they felt was an unjust arrest of the brothers by Romanian authorities. All Tate and his brother passed through eventually paid off as they joined the Storm Gym in Luton. Tate joined early in 2005 and kept working in the TV advertising industry to help him continue in kickboxing. By 2008, he was 7th in Britain's best light heavyweight kickboxer ranking. By 2009, he won the British ISKA Full Contact Cruiserweight Championship in Derby and became #1 in Europe in his division. As you can imagine, then the money and a bit of fame started rolling in. His success saw him getting paid between $50,000 and $200,000 per fight. In 2013, he was the world champion in 2 weight divisions before his retirement in 2016. Tate had amassed a successful career that included 4 ISKA World Championships, 1 Infusion Championship, and 1 IKF British Cruiserweight Championship. It's pretty poetic. Emery, Tate's father, had posted a picture of Tate as a child on Facebook and had written, "Y'all mofos don't even get it. Look carefully at Tate's wide, confident stance. Already a wrestling champ in kindergarten with his dad at his back. What could go wrong? No shit. This is generational power. Daddy." With 76 wins, 23 by knockout, in 85 kickboxing matches, and an MMA record of 2 wins out of 3 games, Emery Jr. must have seen the future when he allowed Tate's wrestling at kindergarten. After his retirement, his YouTube channels, Tate Confidential and Tate Speech, became more prominent due to his success in kickboxing. There were dividends still coming in from other businesses and endorsement deals. More fame awaited Tate. In 2016, he was on the Big Brother reality TV show for a week before the producers evicted him due to accusations of him assaulting a woman. His homophobic and racist comments on Twitter also brought him under more scrutiny and at the same time made him more popular. Whatever damages the bad publicity ought to have caused, they certainly didn't meet him at home because his money-making abilities only seemed to get better, with investments in 15 Romanian casinos that generated over $1 million monthly, a 10% stake in the Romanian MMA organization, and a regular paycheck providing commentary for the organization. More financial security. The Tate brothers then created a website that utilized a webcam studio. They employed around 75 webcam models who pretended to care about male callers and who would become clients, giving tips amounting to thousands to their favorite webcam model. Tate's former trainer Joe Hall recalls, "Everyone thought, where's he getting this money from all of a sudden? It just took off." The monetary gifts or tips from these men kept pouring in, and from 2016, the brothers' businesses peaked and decided never to return to Earth. Here they were making millions, enough to rent new apartments in Romania to house their webcam models. They made over $500,000 monthly in profit, and they opened an OnlyFans business, which generated over $200,000 monthly. They were making more money than they ever did in their kickboxing career. Aside from the kind-heartedness of the men who unknowingly paid for Tate's lavish retirement, Tate was investing in cryptocurrency. He's well known as a Bitcoin bull for turning a modest $600,000 investment into $12 million. He and his brother own 21 Bitcoins and have also sold their own NFT collection called the Top G Exclusive. Their next business venture was the opening of their online school called Hustler University 2.0, later renamed The Real World, to educate members on non-traditional employment such as cryptocurrency, copywriting, and e-commerce. However, the platform required a $49.99 monthly fee to become a member, and courses could cost up to $500. The school had more than 100,000 subscribers as of 2022. The brilliance of this business was the fact that it further employed an affiliate marketing program where members received a commission for bringing others on board. This business venture raked in millions every month. He used this high volume of subscribers, allegedly anyways, to disrupt the algorithms of different social media platforms by asking his students to keep posting and reposting his and his brother's videos, which many people have termed misogynistic and promoting toxic masculinity. We are not surprised by this, given that Tate's former trainer has mentioned Tate's ability to be incendiary when it benefits him the most. The genius of Tate might be his ability to time and incite the most significant profit. In addition, they also sold access to the War Room, a Telegram group chat where you could have direct access to Tate as long as you had $4,497 as the access fee. With over 4,000 members, the War Room generates over $18 million monthly. All these contributed and rode on the obvious. Andrew Tate had achieved worldwide acclaim as the peak example of masculinity, surpassing his father's fame. However, even though he surpassed his father's fame, Tate has not been privileged with neither the peace nor legacy his father enjoyed. His ideology and stance on women's role in society have earned him countless enemies who are not shy about making their opinions about him known, even to his obvious detriment. some of which has led to Tate's accounts on major social media platforms becoming banned, cutting off one of his income sources and denying him access to others. Even now, Tate and his brother are under house arrest after spending 180 days remanded by Romanian authorities on allegations of rape and other offenses. We are preparing a comprehensive video on how it all went wrong for the Tate brothers. Perhaps a lesson of hard work, diligence, and the importance of family is to be learned here. However, it is all for nothing if you lack prudence. Controversies have always trailed Tate and his brother, and they have always ridden it with much gusto. But could this be it for them? What do you think?